Welcome to the REKAP Lunch Hour with Guff. Ryan McGuffey right here down in near the Guff on this beautiful hump day. Not so sure it's so beautiful in Chicago. It sounds like it's going to be some pretty torrential downpours coming your way. So always stay safe when we're talking about weather, which we like to talk about on this show. Yesterday, a lot of you were concerned about the prospect of the Cubs game being canceled. Maybe tonight. Of course, the REKAP Lunch Hour brought to you by our fine partners at Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland locations nearest you. We will be there. I got to get the graphic out here for you. June 25th, we will be at Hooters O'Hare with a Cubs-Cardinals watch party. We know that'll be a huge game, huge series. I mean, I don't know. Will it be a huge game, huge series? We'll see. Just like many of you thought the Brewers series was a huge series, the Milwaukee Brewers, nah, 5-3 Cubs last night. Recaps up on the channel. Make sure you look at that if you haven't already. Cubs with a comfortable 6.5 game lead over their rivals to the north. And the question posed today, and there's plenty of questions we can ask about a lot of different things. I see the chat is full. PCA, man, like there's never a day where he doesn't do something where you're like, damn, that dude he's a dude. He's a dude. And the question is right now, and I even had to think about this myself. Is he a top 5 player in Major League Baseball right now? He made a catch last night in left center field. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go on socials. It's unreal. He goes into left center field, makes a diving catch, makes the catch at the ground, robs the Brewers of extra bases, potential run scoring threats, ends up all the way in left field after the catch, then hits a towering 452-foot blast to add an insurance run for the Cubs off the video board. PCA. As we get to the comments here, I want to let you know right now, if you look at a Fangraphs WAR, here are the top 5 players in the game if you're just talking about total WAR. Aaron Judge, 5.8. He's now on pace to be like a 12 WAR player. Cal Raleigh in Seattle is having a year, 4.4. Pete Crow Armstrong, 3.9. Some guy named Shohei Ohtani, 3.8. That's unbelievable. Let's go to your comments. We got plenty of here in the show. Becky, right out of the gate. Boy, that catch from PCA, wow. And I agree. I think the catch was more impressive than the homer. What did I think of Ben Brown's outing? Okay. Like, did enough to keep his team in the game better than he's been of late. The strikeout thing. Oh, boy, the bet of the day. We are going to talk about that in a little bit. 5 Ks last night for Ben Brown. Probably didn't like the fact he only got 5 Ks. Thomas is right, because Thomas knows where I was on, which side of the bet I was on with Ben Brown. It has been tough sledding in June for the bet of the day. I'm guessing you guys are going to start fading me. That's always your prerogative. We've basically evened out all of the goodwill we had in May. Gone here in June. Eric says PCA's on another level right now. That catch yesterday was amazing, and the homer was an absolute bomb. Good win for the Cubs last night. Now let's get the series win today. Go Cubs. I'd be remiss as we read some of the comments here if I didn't bring this up for those of you I wanted to wait till we got a full credit. The NASCAR street race is in Chicago, July 4th weekend, July 5th and 6th in Grant Park. The Xfinity Series on Saturday, the NASCAR Cup Series on Sunday. The Zach Brown Band is playing in Grant Park on Saturday. We have tickets for you. We're giving them away today. We are giving away tickets. Here's the question. You have to use the hashtag NASCAR in your response. The question is, what's the Hooters drink special of the month? And how much is it? What's the Hooters drink special of the month? And how much is it? Hashtag NASCAR so we can put your name in the hopper. You're going to get a pair of tickets to go see the NASCAR street race during the weekend of July 4th, July 5th, and 6th. It includes passes to see the Zach Brown Band. I need the name of the drink, how much it cost, and hashtag NASCAR. Let's go. Get in the hopper for the NASCAR tickets. Yeah, the catch was amazing. Then he turns around and hits the bomb. Becky, it's raining here in Chicago on and off. It's going to be a wet day in Chicago. We had storms last night, but not tornadic storms. Just rain, thunder, and some wind. I think we're going to get a lot of that in Chicago. The real Phil Simms. Congrats to the 2-time Stanley Cup back-to-back Florida Panthers. They were a better team and definitely deserved. The Oilers were dog-walked. Wow. Yeah, steamrolled. I failed in the bet of the day to go with the Florida Panthers, who were just out there handing out body blows in order to win their back-to-back Stanley Cup. Good win for the Cubs last night. Send the gold glove to PCA and Nico. Can see Suzuki and Tyone in Atlanta as well. I'm not sure about Jameson Tyone. He might be a odd man out. Suzuki should be there. I really believe that. You look at his RBIs. Just on the RBIs alone, the dude is a top 20 OPS player in the game right now. And you look at RBIs in Major League Baseball, and Seiya Suzuki is second, only to Pete Alonso. 61 RBI for Seiya Suzuki. He's having himself a very good year from a productivity. The Blackhawks should definitely look at the Panthers as the blueprint to build a championship contender. This team will be around for a while. Pat Boyle, the great Pat Boyle, good time Patty Boyle, will be here on the show tomorrow to discuss the Chicago Blackhawks, the draft, free agency, what to do with Connor Bedard and how to pair him. When are the Hawks ready to take off? Their new coaching staff, etc. Bring your questions. Pat Boyle here on the show tomorrow. You guys have been asking to talk some hockey with PB. My good friend Pat Boyle will be here on the show tomorrow. Remember, NASCAR, get your name in the hopper right now. What's the drink of the month? And I need the hashtag and how much it costs. Looking forward to PB tomorrow. Eric, right in line here on the REKAP Lunch Hour. Hopefully the Hawks can be relevant again to make the playoffs. Congrats to the Panthers on their cup victory last night. Let's jump down to see if we're getting some people here in the hopper for the tickets. Give us the drink of the month and NASCAR, guys, as we'll get your names in the hopper. Superstars are so fun, man. Christian, isn't it cool? They have Tucker and PCA. PCA top 5, says Clyde. OD, hope you're having fun, Guff. I definitely am. It's sunny and beautiful. I came straight from the beach to come do this show. PCA, certainly top 10. I think his 40-40 pace and value to the team garners top 5 placement as today without being outlandish. He's incredible, says G. McQuinn. He is incredible. And I think what people, with PCA, the likability factor is so strong with him. He reminds me of Javi Baez 10 years ago. Loved, just absolutely beloved the way he plays, the style. He's just a gamer, and he's always grinding, and he's just a superstar in the making. Happy Wednesday to you, Kyle. Great game by the Panthers yesterday, clinching the cup. Can't believe what Evander Kane did at the end to get ejected. Such bad sportsmanship. Acted like a tool. Don't want him on, did want him on the Hawks, but not anymore. No place on my team for that crap. I couldn't agree more. Hector, Cubs magic number for the Central is 83, just saying. Go Cubs, go. Appreciate you checking in, Hector. Love the enthusiasm there with 83 as the magic number. Stealing doubles and hitting Yabos. Jimmy, my guy. MVPCA, keep it up, kid, says Kyle, no doubt. Hey, there's the Godfather, June 18th. Still under the luxury tax. You knew Godfather was going to come in and squash the vibes, and in a good way. I love you, Godfather. I know what you're thinking. Cat, please tell your White Sox a Cardinals not supposed to beat the Pope. Erica chiming in there. Yeah, Cardinals just absolutely waxed Shane Smith. And the White Sox last night did nobody any favors. 12-2. The Sox young core struggling as of late. Godfather, good thing the Cubs got PCA out of the Met system. Cubs system doesn't draft like that. I don't know. They have some pretty that group from the 2016 run drafted and developed or acquired pretty well. So, again, that's been almost 10 years. My guy, Breck, happy Wednesday, my dudes. Rocks won. It's 74 out. The family's going on an epic vacation tomorrow, trying to keep up with the Guffs. Life is good. I've been trying to keep up with the Brecks for a long-ass time. By the way, Breck, I'll be on another vacation in a couple of weeks just to circumvent that. I know Breck's going on an incredible vacation. Trust me, I was invited to that epic run. Unfortunately, the dates did not correspond. Don't forget about the Northwest Indiana Hooters, Portage, and Maryville, and Cherville. My son's and my future favorite place to eat besides my girlfriend's cooking. Clyde, you are one of a kind, my man. If PCA is going to the home run derby, better bring Seiya too. I thoroughly enjoy watching those two compete for homers scored and RBIs earned. Keep it up, guys. Yeah, I'm indifferent to guys doing home run derby because we've seen actual evidence of guys falling off in the second half. I think it's fun. It's a fan event. You don't know how many times you're going to be there, how many times you're going to get a chance to do it. I hope that PCA does it. Guys, if you want to enter the NASCAR street race ticket, we are giving them away. Matter of fact, let me change this up right now. We're going to use NASCAR in your response. I need the drink of the month. Here, I'm going to give it to you. The drink of the month is the blueberry lemonade, and it's $8 all month long by Hooters. You do the rest. The drink of the month is the blueberry lemonade, the blueberry puree. Great way to, on a hot day, get that bullet bourbon in there. It's very refreshing. Use NASCAR in your responses, and we'll get you in the hopper to win a pair of tickets later in the show to the NASCAR street race. Terry, is the Jed hate out there about not extending Tucker and Pete yet warranted, or is he just working with what ownership gives him? I think he's The guy is also needs a contract. Okay? Jed Hoyer is up at the end of the year. Don't you think he wants a contract as well? He, of course, is working within what he's allowed to spend. He was on Cap Show earlier this morning. Kyle says, looking at some of the player comps for NHL prospects, there's a Taves comp, there's a Kachuk comp, there's a Kopitar comp, there's a Jack Hughes comp. Sign me up for any of them if Chicago gets them at 3. You know what I hate? And that, Kyle, I appreciate the comp. I hate comps because I think it's unfair to both the prospect and the actual superstar. I mean, if you just named 4 dudes, multiple Hall of Fame, like, that's a lot to put on a young kid. You could tell me their style of play resembles X in some way, but like player comps are just, people love to go to them, but Happy birthday to Sir Paul McCartney. I saw his son, like 3 of the Beatles' sons are getting together to release a song. Full House last night, says Godfather. We've upped the price another $5. Now it's $45 for a beer and a hot dog. Parking costs a fortune. Top pitcher, no top pitcher. Look at my guy, Chef Paul. Chef Paul, I saw you were in New Orleans. Believe it or not, we flew to New Orleans on the exact same morning. Clearly not the same flight. We're not in New Orleans. Had to fly to New Orleans to get to our said destination. Over under in the Cubs game tonight. I'm back from New Orleans, and I need a winner. I need to give a winner. Chef, I don't know with the weather if I'm I'm staying clear of the White Sox and the Cubs games tonight because I don't know about the weather. It looks pretty bad. I don't know if games are going to get washed, if games are going to be delayed. Like, I don't know. And so I feel like it seems like a stay away for me. I do have a baseball play coming up later in the show. Yes, PCA is playing his butt off. Love watching this team say it's clutch. Atomic Burrito, looking forward to seeing PB on the show tomorrow. Pat Boyle, right here on the show. Another great game for Angel Reese last night. Team may not be winning, but they're showing improvement. She needed to show improvement, so I'm good for her. Godfather raising prices like inflation. Prices going up every day. Troy, what trade will signal that the Cubs are keeping Tucker? I mean, any trade that signals the Cubs are going for a World Series this year, to me, is a sign that they're showing Tucker that they are going for it, and B, that they definitely want him here. Atomic Burrito, Blueberry Lemonade, $8. He's in the hopper. Put Atomic Burrito. Hey, use hashtag NASCAR in your answer so we can go through the chat here and figure out who's in the hopper. Atomic Burrito, I'm going to let you slide here. The Blueberry Lemonade is the drink of the month at Hooters for $8. Katie, let's get Atomic Burrito in the hopper. How do I listen to the Joe Cowley podcast? I think that's what you're saying, Eli. It's on the channel. It's also available on Apple and Spotify and wherever you listen to podcasts. So anywhere you listen to your podcast, you should be able to get our guy Joe Cowley, who will be taping one tomorrow. Kyle, with some good moves from Davidson and coaching up from Blast Show, I could see them being a playoff team in 2027. That would be good. Sorry, I meant you, Guff, not Kep. All good, Erica. Did you listen to the Joe Cowley 670 The Score about AK? I did not, Eli, because I'm not in town right now. But everything he says about AK, he brings to his podcast. Looking forward to asking questions at PB tomorrow. I have plenty to ask him. Kyle, line them up, baby. Line them up and knock them down. Bubs, got to drop a Bears question in here. Do you think DJ and Rome will both crack 1,000 yards for the first time since B. Marsh and Alshon Jeffrey? Because I do. I think DJ, yes. I think Rome's going to have a monster year. I'll go with that. Bubs, yes. 2,000-yard receivers. I'm in. How about our developmental skill sets, Tommy? We got some good coaches over there on the north side. No doubt about it. Atomic Burrito comes back and comes in with the NASCAR. Look at him. Adam wants in the hopper, Katie. Let's get Adam in the hopper. Blueberry Lemonade, $8. Hashtag NASCAR. Tommy shot. Blueberry, $8. Blueberry Lemonade, we'll let it go. Gets to get Tommy in the hopper there, Katie. Sean wants in the hopper. Blueberry Lemonade, $8 drink. Go out and get it today. Sean giving a little plug to Hooters. Here comes the hoppers. The hopper's starting to get full. Jimmy, hey, buddy, it's not the raspberry iced tea. It's the Blueberry Lemonade. And you already won a pair of tickets, Jimmy. You were removed from the hopper, unfortunately. but you're already going. Hey, by the way, if you're going for the NASCAR tickets, let's make sure you can go to the race or you have a family member that can go. We'll get you those tickets as soon as you win. The hopper's starting to get some names in it. Let's get some more. Jed Hoyer would have extended Tuck a long time ago if he could have. I completely agree. Jess says the Dirty Ravens signed Jair Alexander from the Packers. Shaking my head. My son just alerted me of that right before I came on the show. He's like, Dad, Jair Alexander to the Ravens. Like, oh man, that's the rich get richer. Erica, bottom line is I want PCA to be a true 5-tool player. I'm more than satisfied he's not going to participate in the home run derby. Yeah. The end goal is about winning the World Series. Period. Atomic Burritos with me. Hates player comps. So ridiculous. I'm just not a fan of them. I'm not. I don't think they're fair to anyone. You know what is fair, though? Hooters. We've talked about the blueberry lemonade, the drink of the month at Hooters all month long, all June, $8. The blueberry puree, the bullet bourbon, the Big Daddy mugs. Hot days coming in the city of Chicago. 100-degree temperatures this weekend. The Big Daddy mugs. You got the Mango Cart. You got the Sam Adams Summer Ale. You got the Kona Big Wave. And you got that blueberry Beach Bod blueberry Michelob Ultra. And the Tender Tacos, of course, my daughter's favorite, and Cinnamon Pretzel Twist. McGuffey staple. Order.hooters.com to pick up your order to go. OriginalHooters.com to find the location nearest you. There's 11 of them in Chicago land, as we all know. So the hopper's starting to get some names in it. Let's get back to the show. And we are currently... Jimmy, first of all, it's not the raspberry iced tea. Oh, pretty cool bomber jet flying over the Gulf right now. Very low level. That's pretty cool. Bottom line is I want PCA to be a true 5-tool player. Erica, we just read that one. Yeah. Phil, as for people on the show, you should invite Dempster, Kevin Millar, Steven Nelson, and Mad Dog Russo. Would be off the charts. There's a couple of Mad Dog. I'm not sure. There's some big ass names right there, Phil. I think we can get a couple of those done. I hope PCA doesn't enter the Derby, says Jimmy. Might be a rain delay since the game is later today. That's why I'm staying away from any bet of the days with that. What's up, Swayze? I think it's safe to say PCA has become the Cubs' best player. I still think Tuck is a beast, but PCA has garnered national attention and deservedly so. He's awesome. I think Kyle Tucker is still the Cubs' best all-around player. From a hitting standpoint, he's got a boatload of walks. It's the one negative on Pete Crow. Kyle Tucker currently 13th in the majors, by the way. 13th in the majors in WAR. So that tells you how good he is. Like, he's 10th in OPS in the major league. Kyle Tucker has a 909 OPS. It's the best on the Cubs. It's higher OPS than Pete Armstrong, who currently ranks 18th with an 857. Michael Busch, 19th. Seiya Suzuki, 20. Cubs have 4 players in the top 20. Big pitching matchup at Wrigley tonight. Let's get another series clinch. Go Cubs. Bizarro Clyde. I always appreciate you with your candor. If they trade Owen Casey and Alcantara, they have designs on keeping Tucker. If not, and Jed trades for a middling starter for low-level prospects, bye-bye to KT. I don't know if I could say that. I think any trade they make, I don't want to say any trade doesn't have impact on Tucker. I think they're willing to move their prospects. Just checked. Clark Street Sports didn't have recap merch yet. When will apparel be available? We were told as early as this week. I will check on that for you. I want to get this out to you guys as soon as possible because I know it is on top of your mind. I will make sure as soon as I know, you know. Everyone's doing their best to spell correctly. I appreciate it. Thanks for the show, Bizarro. Did you see Colson Montgomery heating up another extra base hit? He has extra base hits in his last game when he doesn't get hit by a pitch. I think Montgomery will be up here in the next month. Regardless of what happens, I think he's coming up. PCA has to be in the top 2 voting for NL MVP after last night. Ohtani, of course, number 1. I will give you an up-to-the-date. By the way, 80-1 is what PCA was. I mentioned it to Cap a lot. He got in at 50-1, but I did not get in when I should have, and now it's not even fun anymore. Pete Crow Armstrong in the National League is second. It's Shohei at net minus 600. Pete Crow Armstrong 13-1. Incredible. Just that alone is incredible. Hate player comps too. Found them interesting. Definitely not fair to these young kids for that type of pressure, no doubt. Did you see what the professor did to the Yanks last night? I did not until I did look, and I'm aware of it. But yeah, how about the professor still getting it done? He could get traded. He honestly could get traded for a team looking for depth. How much did it cost to get into the bleachers when you met your wife there, Tom? How much was a hot dog and a beer? Godfather, top roping. Jim, hello. Happy hump day to you and all in chat, no doubt about it. Josh, might as well go to a game this season, holding a sign saying extend PCA and tuck Jed. Terry, is there another pod host working while on vacation with his family? Guff is the best. Appreciate you, Terry, very much. Had to check in, but watching lunch from the elbow room. Look at Lip Ripper, dude. You're talking about Colson Montgomery. Love being a father of 3 to my original kids. Oh, come on, Bizarro. Some of these, we don't need all the personal body blows all the time. Let's get to it. It's a very frustrating. I have them, but I'm not wearing them because I can't. Because we're on a little bit of we're just not there. Ben Brown last night had 4 strikeouts in 3 innings, and I'm like, here we go. Here we go, Ben Brown. And then what happens? He gets none in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and then he gets the hook, and he's out of the game. And tonight, I'm going back to baseball. Godfather, you needed a winner. I need a winner badly. Look at what we are in June. We're 3-10. That's not getting it done. That's not getting it done. We have more losses in June than we had in all of May. I want to read you about the game I'm going with here tonight. I'm going Phillies run line, which I can't even find what I found earlier. Here it is. I had it queued up for so they're going, the Phillies are going with Ranger Suarez, who's just been he's a dude. I like Ranger Suarez. He's a vet. He gets it. I'm going to give you his numbers here in a second because I have them pulled up. Ranger Suarez is 5-1 with a 2.32 ERA. They are at the Miami Marlins. The Marlins are bringing up a pitcher to make his season debut from AAA, Adam Mazer. He appeared in 8 games for the Padres last year, had a 7.49 ERA. Phillies, save us. We need one here. We're 1-6 our last 7. I think people are starting to fade me, and that's always by choice. We're back to 500. We had given ourselves a gap. I'm going the Phillies run line at -1.5 at +100, even money. You got a rookie on the hill. There you go. There you go, Godfather. That's our bet of the day, my man. I'm going with it, and we're rolling with it. The bet of the day right there. Let's go a couple more. We're going to pull our name for the hopper here very soon. Getting back to the comments. Sorry about that. Chicago Fire owner Joe Mansu. Oh, yeah. Hey, that would be a good one because of the Fire stadium situation. Braves said they're not selling. So Chris Sale, you guys, it's over a month to the deadline. Let's see what happens. Orioles minor league infielder has passed away. Oh, thank you, Becky, for that. That's very sad. Aviators look sharp. Got to put them on. So Phillies are going to get it done tonight. Pablo, we're putting them on. If Reinsdorf won't come on for a podcast, how about lunch with us? We can even chip in for a potbelly sandwich. Wow. Godfather absolutely would not settle for less. That's why he always brings the cold water. Bet of the day, beers consumed. Over under 12.5. I haven't started yet. 12.5. Might be aggressive. I might take the under, but you never know. Guff, is it wrong to say the Cubs will have a double-digit lead in the division by the end of the month? I don't think it is. I think they're going to run away and hide with this division. I really, really do, guys. There's the bet of the day. Cubs -1.5. Or Cubs, I'm sorry. Phillies -1.5 at even money. We have the hopper. We have the NASCAR street race July 5th and 6th. We are giving away tickets all month long. Give them away on social media. Give them away on this fine program. Please be able to go. Okay, please be able to go to the race if you win, or be able to send family. Okay. All right, pulling the hopper. Here we go. See, Katie's sending me the names. There it is, the photo. We do have a winner. Here comes the big unveil for those who are in the hopper. And I know this guy's name was in the hopper last week. He came up short. Not today. Atomic Burrito, you are going to the NASCAR street race July 5th and 6th. Congratulations. Appreciate you being a loyal subscriber of. Look at that. Look at my daughter's logo. Yeah. Appreciate you being a loyal subscriber here of not just the recap, but the REKAP Lunch Hour that we do every day here at 12:30. There's the email, recapoffice@gmail.com. Atomic Burrito, Congratulations. Your drive is unreal, Guff. Thanks. Taking kids on vacation plus giving us high quality content. Thank you. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Under for Guff Spears. When I'm with Chef Paul, always bet the over. Congrats to Atomic Burrito. This is what I love, by the way. Look at all the congrats. Let's go. Atomic Burrito. REKAPOffice@gmail.com. We will send you the tickets. An OG logo hat. I know, right, Jess? With this pitching staff that goes, will not run away and high unless their owner ponies up. I do think it'll happen. Arnie, Dr. Guff, many podcasts ago, you mentioned and recommended that the Cubs brass need to look at flexing. His stats will prove to be a key addition to the playoff roster. I'm just here for the people, Arnie. If people don't listen to me, it's their fault. Congrats to Burrito. Look at all the love. Email shortly. No problem. Atomic Burrito, you're going to the NASCAR street race. You have a pair. How's the calf injury? We are good. We are back to being us. Top 10 player, says KO. Congrats, Atomic and Clyde. I did see what he just said, and I said we don't need the personal attacks. So I see the comments come in, and I fly through them, and sometimes I don't scan them, and I'm sorry about that. Braves can't be serious, man. They ain't catching nobody. It's just a ploy to get more for sale. I totally agree. That's why I said there's a month to go. Atomic Burrito, congratulations. You are the winner of the NASCAR Street Race tickets, July 5th and 6th. We do this every single day, this beautiful show called the REKAP Lunch Hour, brought to you by Hooters. Hey, what do we got here? We see that Voodoo Ranger teamed up with Malort for a roulette IPA. You'll never expect a Malort until it's too late. Each 4-pack has 2 of each. What? Breck, I feel like you and I need to break bread over that, my friend. Let's face it, we're part of the McGuffey now. He's basically taking us on vacation. I have. You are literally on vacation with me. That is an absolute fact. Appreciate you guys. Hey, stay safe in the rain, okay? Breck, love you, kid. Have a great vacation with the fam. We'll meet you on the other side. Appreciate you guys for being here on this beautiful Wednesday where I'm at, palm trees and water, and I'm going straight back to it. Thank you very much for being here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. It's the REKAP Lunch Hour. And you guys know it's brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicago area locations here. Order it out, hooters.com. Pick it up. Take it to go. Cinnamon pretzel bites. You will thank me later. Have a great day. We'll do it again tomorrow. Pat Boyle on the show. See you then.